Are you a winter season? I'm doing a whole series on seasons right now. Last week I did autumn, so go check that out. As you know, many seasons have colors, right? So summer and winter tend to be cousins. Spring and autumn tend to be cousins. That said, you can't always wear the same colors in that category just because you're a cousin. So today I'm doing a winter palette, but I'm keeping it very neutral. I'm telling you how you could pull this off if you are a season outside of winter. I am a spring, but I think this looks really nice. I have on a dark color, I have on silver. I have some of my silver showing in my hair to make my hair a little bit more ashy because I can be warmer. So today we're doing a winter neutral palette. I'm glad you're here. Oh, and stay tuned for the very end. If you are my true tribe and you know that I've been working on a huge project, I'm going to talk about this huge project at the very, very end of the video today. Breaking news right here. I haven't told anyone else on social media yet, so I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler. I'm an over 25-year professional makeup artist, almost 30 years now. I come from Hollywood, but I do all types of makeup. I now live on the East Coast. I still do production work, but mostly I just do production work from my home. So I'm glad you're here. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. It's a series of 23 videos. I just added an updated one. And once you're locked in at that price, you have it for life. Right now, it's only $67. I'm going to bump it up to $97 soon. So get locked in at $67. And I was just in a master class where it only lasted a year. I thought I had it for life. It only lasted a year. It was about $120. This artist did 3 different seasons, but there's only 3 videos a season. So it was about 9 videos. A couple of videos didn't really apply to me or my clients, so I didn't watch them. So I maybe paid $120 for 1 year for about 6 videos. You're getting 23 videos on Mature Technique for $67. Once you're locked in, that's it. You don't pay another penny, and I'm always going to be adding more videos as we go along, okay? So today, I wanted to do winter makeup. So if you did not see my video last week, I did a video on an autumn makeup look. If you are in autumn, you probably have warm eyes, warm hair, and you tend to look good in earth tones and the color gold. I am a spring, so I am an actual cousin of autumn. So I look great in spring colors. I can wear some autumn colors. I don't do great in winter colors, but I want to be able to show you, and I haven't had time to grab a model. It's very hard. I live in a small historic town, so it's very hard to grab models. So I am wearing silver jewelry, and I have silver in my hair. You can see it. My hairstylist blends it in, so you can see it's just getting longer and longer, but I stopped coloring my hair 3 years ago. So all the gray that grows in is just blended into my natural dirty blonde. And then she'll put in some highlights. So I'm trying my best to look more winter today with an ashier hair and silver, and I'm wearing navy. I love navy and black. I look great in navy and black, even as a spring, just because of my dark eyes and my hair. But really, the best look for winter is the deep colors, the jewel tones. If you have dark hair, dark eyes, if you look great in jewel tones like sapphire, emerald, ruby, cranberry, if you look great in navy and black and charcoal, you're a winter, okay? So we are going to get started. We're going to do eyes first, and then we'll, do the rest of the face. I'm using all Seint today. Wednesday nights are only Seint videos. Saturdays are for all my traditional. I'm not sure what I'm doing this Saturday. I could possibly do the new long comb. I could do a fall look for long comb. That could be really nice. But I am going to Hawaii on Wednesday. So I don't think there's going to be a video next Wednesday. I really don't. I'm going to see if I can fit one in. Maybe I'll do a really short one, but I might not be doing one. We'll see. We'll see how I do this week. But I'm taking my mom's ashes. My dad is taking my whole family to Hawaii. I paid for my family's plane tickets, but he booked each of us our own condo, my sister's family, my family, and then he and his new wife. And we're taking my mom's ashes. She died in 2019 in January, and we meant to take her ashes in 2020 and quarantine. So here we are doing it now. Not the most convenient time of year because we're back in school. It's a long story. But yeah, if you could just, I don't know, pray for my family. It's going to be, you know, normally people love to go to Hawaii, but I'm not that excited just because it's right during the school year. It's the beginning of the school year for Gracie. It's her most important year. It's her junior year. And something I didn't announce, I'll announce in a minute, but I'm doing a huge project. Okay, I'm going to start with Cupcake. Cupcake is so pretty. And I'm just going to kind of brush it, not all over the whole eye, not all over the whole eye. I'm kind of doing the brow bone, the outer eye, kind of the inner eye. Okay, see how I did that? See how that looks creamier? Just looks a little bit creamier and more polished. Cupcake is a matte. We don't really have a light color like Cupcake that's on the cool side. Cupcake's, I guess, kind of, to me, it's kind of a warm cream. I wish we had like a cool cream, or like a, I don't know, like a really light bisque, really light on the cool side, but we don't. Okay, so there we go. We have cream all over. Now I'm going to go in with, I think I'm gonna do, where is my, I think I'm gonna do Labyrinth. It's a color I just really love on winters. You could also wear it if you're a fall. It's kind of it's a brown that has maybe the tiniest bit of green in it, khaki green, but it's really a brown, okay? But I would call it maybe almost like a cooler brown. It's not warm. It doesn't have any orange. It doesn't have any yellow. It's kind of just a nice taupey brown. And we're gonna take that in the crease. And already that looks so pretty just like that. And you could just wear the Labyrinth and the Cupcake and a little liner and mascara, and that would be so pretty. I didn't wear Lashify this week either. I've decided not to wear Lashify in Hawaii. I don't want to mess with it. And I love to swim in the ocean and the pool and rub my eyes, and I just don't want to deal with fake lashes. So I am not taking fake lashes to Hawaii. This is not a trip where we're going to do a lot of photography, and it's not like I'm going to, you know, post a lot of pictures like, look at us, we're in Hawaii. We're not there for a happy reason, in my opinion. We are not. So it's just, and it's not a trip that I'm probably going to be posting a whole lot. But I do, you know, ask that you bear with me. If you're getting color matched, I'll do my best to match like every other day, but I'm not going to be color matching every day in Hawaii. I will do my best to check email, but I'm not going to check it, you know, multiple times a day. I'll probably just check it once or twice. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so there's Labyrinth. That's so pretty. And we can even take a little bit under the eye in the outer corner. Of course, we could always do Demi in V+1, but sometimes when we go under with a little shot, and do you see how I'm pinching the brush? This is a round brush, okay? It's totally round. It's great for the crease. But when you pinch it and dip it in the shadow, you can go under the eye quite easily by just manipulating the shape of your brush. Isn't that nice? Now see, I think that looks really pretty just like that. But now we are going to take the color. Ooh, do I want to do Black Friday liner? I think I do. I think I want to do Black Friday liner. One thing I am going to do is I am going to do a little bit of Chanel Black up in my waterline. One thing I notice is as I'm getting older, my waterline is collapsing. It happens. We just, our waterline starts to collapse, and it looks larger as we get older. It's not larger, it's just collapsing. So fun. So you tend to notice your upper waterline a lot more. Like I don't notice Gracie's because she's only 16, but I really notice mine when I don't put a pencil up there. So when I put a pencil up there, I don't notice it as much. I feel like it makes my eyes look more youthful. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I just feel like it makes my eyes look more youthful. And then I think we're gonna get, I really want to get, I'm going to go back to that Black Friday eyeliner. Yes, I am. Because I want to line my eyes with black. I really love black eyeliner on a winter. Now, if you're not comfortable with black, you could absolutely do charcoal. You could do navy, you know, a lot of different colors. But I just really like black liner on a winter. Winters usually have dark lashes, dark brows naturally. It's so cute too because you guys are all coming into my email and asking me what season you are, and I don't know. I can look at people and generally fit them into 4 seasons, but now there's like 3 or 4 categories in each season. So I recommend you reaching out to someone who does color analysis for a living. You know, it's going to cost you some money, but if you really want to know your colors, your season, it'll avoid you wasting time and money on the wrong colors in your makeup and in your wardrobe. I generally can spot the 4 seasons pretty easily though, because I did Color Me Beautiful in the 80s. And then when I became a makeup artist in the 90s, people were still really into Color Me Beautiful, and they'd sit in my chair and they'd go, oh, I'm a summer, you know, and so it was great. I loved it. I learned a lot about seasons that way. Okay, so I am going to, now I have that on. Do you see? We're not smudging it or anything because I'll show you why. I'm going to take glass slippers. Now, a couple weeks ago when we had our big sale, I did glass slippers, except guess what? I really was doing Shenandoah. Where is my Shenandoah? Do you see the difference? This is glass slippers and this is Shenandoah. So those of you that bought glass slippers instead of this, but you wanted this chunky glitter, most of you emailed me with a screenshot of your order, and today I'm literally taking like 13 of these to the post office and shipping it to you guys for free because that was my mistake. So now you get both, yay. But we're gonna use glass slippers today so you can see how to use it. I'm not using Shenandoah today, it's messy. I love, love, love it, but I'm not going for messy today. I'm going for a little bit more daytime glam. But if you got glass slippers, I want to show you how to use it. If you are just now seeing this and you bought glass slippers, but you really wanted Shenandoah during the sale last week, just email me your screenshot. You have to screenshot your order so I know you ordered glass slippers, and I'll send you Shenandoah. Okay. Some people have reached out for Shenandoah, but they never bought glass slippers. I'm like, no, it's just for people that bought glass slippers. So do you see how I'm just putting glass slippers on the center of the eyelid only? That's the only place I want it. I just want it right there in the center so that you can't see it from every angle, but when I move my head, it's light and pretty right in the center. Ooh, that's so pretty. See how it looks really silvery here? But on the eye, it's more sheer. That's very pretty. Now, if I was going out at night, you better believe I would put this Shenandoah on. But I'm not going out tonight, so we are not. In fact, I'm going to the post office, and then my daughter and I have a pedicure so that we can not look like we have velociraptor feet in Hawaii. Okay, now I'm going to take the tiniest bit of Aries. I love Aries. On the center of the eye. It's a little sparkly, but it's kind of a white creamy sparkle. I think any season can wear this, but especially winters and summers because it's kind of more of a white sparkle. It's so pretty. Just a little bit. So if you don't have Aries, you don't have to get it just to put it on your inner eye. Sometimes I put Aries on the eyelid too. I really love it on the eyelid. Okay. So that's all we have on our eyes so far. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful color, Junior Prom. It's like this dark graphite. I cannot wait to smoke that on my eyes. That's what I've been waiting. I didn't own it. I had to buy it in the last sale we just had because I did not own, I can't believe it, but I did not own Junior Prom. So I'm taking a little pencil brush and then I'm just going to smoke it right over the black. And I'm kind of keeping it in that outer eye. Do you see how I'm doing that? And I'm going on the outer eyelid and a little in the outer crease. But it's sheer, so it's really pretty. It's dark but sheer, if that makes sense. You're not gonna make a mess with it. You're not gonna go too dark. But see this eye? And now look at this eye. Oh, isn't that so pretty? Summers could wear this too. A summer could totally wear these cool, because I'm staying very neutral. And summers look very beautiful in cool tones. They look great in silver. They look great in soft, dusty colors. And so this could work on a summer or a winter. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit just in that outer corner, just in the outer corner. I'm gonna feel cute today. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna feel real cute today going to get my toes done. Look, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Now, if you were a spring or a fall, because I'm a spring, and you were going out to a black tie event, and let's say you were wearing a black or navy dress, which kind of maybe required some silver jewelry. I don't own a lot of silver. In the 90s, I didn't love silver, but I wore it because it was the trend. I look better in gold. But let's say you went to an event and you're a spring or an autumn, and you are going to choose to wear silver accessories because it goes better with your outfit. You could totally do this eye too. Any season could wear this eye, but this is really meant for a winter, and it could even work on a summer. Now I see a little sparkle under my eye. So we're going to take wall safe tape, wall safe, because it's not going to pull at your skin. And I always tap it on my clothing first. And I'm going to get off any sparkle that I don't want there. This is why we do eyes before we do the rest of the face. People always say, why are you doing eyes first? Because it makes it easier and faster to do makeup. All right, I'm not only just seeing glass slippers under the eye, I'm seeing some of that Aries. Okay. Isn't that pretty? You could go darker with this, but again, I'm going out for daytime and I don't want to be a crazy person. I live in a small town, but I could take the tiniest bit more Labyrinth, and looking in the mirror with my eye open, I could take a little bit more Labyrinth out here for a little bit more drama. Keeping my eyes open, especially if you have a hooded eye, keep your eyes open, and you're going above your crease or hood. Okay, so I just added a little bit more drama to the outer eye. Then you can always go back in with your brush where you had some Cupcake on it. Don't add more Cupcake, but you still have a little Cupcake on that brush, and then just blend those outer edges so it's all nice and blended. Okay, first of all, I cannot even get over this Milani mascara. It's a tubing mascara. I bought it for Hawaii. My favorite tubing mascara of all time is Thrive Cosmetics. I think it's $24. You have to wait maybe a week or two for shipping. Then you got to pay for shipping. Milani, I think this is $14.99 at Walgreens, CVS, anywhere they sell Milani. Ulta, that's where I got it. But look at these lashes. It's crazy long. And you know, this is only warm water removal. Tubing mascara creates little tubes on each lash. Warm water makes them slide right off. So you don't need to use any special eye makeup remover or cleanser for tubing mascara. It's warm water removal. But look at that. I am taking this to Hawaii. Anyway, I want you to see how pretty this eye is, and I want you to see how you could wear this in almost any season if you were going to an event where you were maybe required to wear some silver jewelry and a dark colored dress. But this feels very kind of, I don't know, Raquel Welch. It feels very sophisticated. I love this. It's so pretty. Okay, we are going to go right into doing my whole face. So let me get my $3D. I'm going to use Athens. Now we are out of Athens right now. We are out of stock. They are busy making it. I have heard it might come back around the 20th of September. I'm hearing that they're trying to get it before then. So hang tight if you are waiting for Athens. If you have to have something in the meantime, you could easily do amber. If you are light like me, you could do candlelit. All of our shades are very flexible. I'm going to show you hazel in a minute too, because I've been color matching a lot of women to hazel. And sometimes they'll come back and go, "Are you sure this isn't too dark?" And I'll explain why in a minute. I'm going to get it out and show you. I normally do a little bit of candlelit on my face, but I'm being kind of lazy and I just want to put everything on real quick. But I love Athens. Athens is so pretty. It's like the perfect light to medium neutral. If you are darker than medium, you would not wear Athens. If you are a true medium, you would not wear Athens. Remember, as mature women, we have to wear our shade a little bit darker so it doesn't show all of our texture, okay? So pretty. Now you'll notice my neck is lighter. Well, my neck is always lighter, even when I wear a light color. I just have a light neck. And then of course we haven't done my under eyes yet. Then I'm gonna take my Stands Out sponge and just kind of press it in. Okay, I'm gonna look at my mirror. Yeah, very pretty. And guess what? I am not gonna use bronzer. If you're a winter or a summer, you can definitely use bronzer if you like it and wanna wear it. But I'm going to pretend that I'm going to a really fancy event, and I'm just not going to wear bronzer. I want to keep it just very classic. Now I might do a little bit of contouring. What's this? Is this our new Cedar? I can't read. I can't read what this says. Yeah. Okay, this is Cedar. Okay, I'm glad I found it because I'll contour a little bit. I know a lot of women they feel a little bit more, I don't know, confident if they have a little contour. Now, if you have a long forehead like me, you can definitely contour the top of your forehead, okay? And then you can take your sponge and just make sure the two blend in together. But make sure that you get it up in your hairline so we don't see a gap where your scalp and your contour is. And we do not go into temples. We do not contour temples. Remember, you're going to look for your contoured cheek if you have it. Now, if you have a long, narrow face, you don't contour your cheek. It's just going to make you look more gaunt. We're not going for a gaunt look. It's really better for a more mature face if it's rounder, if you maybe carry a little bit more weight in your face. I've always been the type that carried more weight in my face. Even when I was 100 pounds and, you know, a size 2 in high school, if boys would see my picture, they would think I was heavy. And I wasn't. I always had a round moon face, which I hated, but now that I'm older, I love it. Now we can also take a little contour, and this is the detail brush. Take a little contour and go under that jawline if you want. Okay, and it kind of helps tie it all in. I personally love a little bit of contour on my nose because I used to have a button nose and now my nose is changing as I get older. But I'm not telling you that you have to contour your nose. You only contour your nose if you kind of are the type of person that always has. I contoured a lot in the 90s and again in the early 2000s, and then I kind of got away from it, but okay, that's it. Contour is just supposed to add the lightest bit of shadow. You're not supposed to see it. And I do love it on a mature woman under the neck and jawline if you want to define that, okay? And let's see. My neck still looks really light. Let's see if I can take some Old Bella on my brush. Sometimes I get women who have a really light neck and they try to match it. You cannot. If you try to match your neck up here where you're deeper, you're gonna see texture because the foundation will be too light for your skin. It might match this, but it'll be too light for your skin. It's tricky. It's really, really tricky. And remember, we never forget ears. So you always want to put the littlest bit of foundation on your ears so they all match. Okay. I want to show you Hazel real quick because this is the color that is so pretty. And when it came out, I was like, praise God, we need a color like this. We need a true neutral, deeper, medium tan tone. So here's Sandy, which we always put women in, but it's got a lot more yellow. It's neutral, but it's warm. This is Hazel. Okay, Hazel, if you are medium to tan and you are the type that when you suntan, you get a little bit of that ruddiness, you get more of a reddish tan than a golden tan. If you are the type of person like me where we have sun damage on our chest, so we always have a little bit of like a pinkish red patch of skin right here and it doesn't match our neck or face. This is why when you send me a picture for color matching, I'd like to see a little bit of your chest so I know what we're dealing with down here. When we color match, we're not just matching the face. I want to see your chest, your neck, because all of that's going to come into play, and high def really picks up on it. So I'm looking even warmer on my face than in person. I look like 100% the perfect match, and on camera, I still feel like my neck looks a little lighter and pinker and my face looks a little deeper and more golden, but we're gonna go with it, okay? Now, I wanna show you Hazel, because a lot of women are like, no, that's too dark. It's not. Do you see how I can totally wear that? Now, if I did this, see, it's just too dark of a color for me. But if I was still tanning like I did a few summers ago, I used to always tan in the summer. My body, not my face, but I would tan. And so when you tan your body, you need to deepen your face makeup. I could have easily worn hazel. Hazel is so pretty. I just wanted to show you. It's on my nose. I just wanted to show you how really nicely that works out. And then I'm going to go in with my color corrector. Of course, you know, I always use color corrector. I'm doing a whole series on TikTok about different concealers. I'm doing lots of different concealers over on TikTok right now. You know, some of them are fine, but nothing is as pretty as Demi. Nothing. I wouldn't waste my time teaching Demi as much as I do if I didn't think it was the way to go for mature skin. So I'm just going into the area where I'm blue and purple. And I have some blue and purple veins under the eye. Look how smooth and pretty that looks. Looks so good, I love it. This is the peach. Now, a lot of women will wear peach under the eye, especially if you're Caucasian. If you're deeper than Caucasian, you're not gonna wear 03. It's gonna go way too peachy pink on you. You're gonna need something more orange tone. And this is why we do the free color match, because we want you to succeed. I want you to color correct and feel beautiful. See these dents? We got those dents. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so I have the 03 on the inner corners of the eye. I'm going to take a little GY1. I could take Y01, but I don't know. I'm just picking up GY1. Really, because I want to take a little GY1 and I like to press it right into my dents on the side of my nose. I still have not gotten the hang of my contact lenses. They're great close up, but it's terrible. Like, I can't drive in them. I'll get in a wreck. So I don't know if they matched me wrong or if I'm just not used to them. Okay, now I'm going to take 01. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but because I'm using this fluffy brush, I like to do it on the tip of my nose too. It's just do you see that beautiful sheen? I'm not putting this on like a concealer. I think some of you might think I'm doing that. I'm not. When I say I'm putting it's like a veil of this 01, a veil, because I love the sheen it gives. And when I smile, you don't see crinkles. It doesn't settle. So pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to take the tiniest bit, tiny bit of vanilla dusting powder. I never do this. You're going to be shocked what I'm about to do. I'm going to lightly powder just the inner outer corner. I'm not doing the whole under eye. I'm just doing the inner outer corner where we crease. I'm not doing the whole under eye. I'm going to do around the nose too, because I put Demi around the nose. I like to powder my pores. My forehead looks great, so I'm not going to touch that. Maybe here a little bit. But see that beautiful glow? See that? Oh, someone today in my color match said, give me that JLo glow. I'm like, I don't have to give you anything. You're going to instantly have JLo glow from this cream wax makeup. It's just the nature of cream and wax. It's just, ooh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, we need blush. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna use because I'm feeling cute. If I was going out tonight, if I was going to a really beautiful event and I was wearing a beautiful evening suit or perhaps a dress, I think I would put on Dahlia. Dahlia is so pretty. Let me see if I can lift it out of here. Dahlia. Jewel tone, but bright. Jewel tone, but bright. You can wear Dahlia if you're a winter. Do you see how it went kind of blue on me? Because I'm a spring. I usually wear warm pink blush. I wear pink grapefruit. I wear R5 Demi. I wear Hollywood. Cindy. You know, I like warmer pinks. But I'm going to put some Dahlia on because I'm pretending to be winter today. So I'm going to take a little bit. It's very pigmented. So pretty. Pretty. I like a little on the apple. I know not everyone does, but I do. See, I love that. That's beautiful. I've worn Dahlia before. I like Dahlia. There's very few colors that I cannot wear. I like a little on the nose. You don't have to. There's very few Seint colors I can't wear. I can't wear Frenchie because it's flat and it just makes me look dead. But if I put a beautiful illuminator over it, like rose gold, then it's beautiful. Or confetti. Plum, also muddy, dead, ugly, boring. But if we put a color over plum, very pretty. When we get a little bit more into autumn, I'm going to do another autumn palette using plum blush for women who love to do a plum blush. I'm going to show you how to liven it up, okay? Okay, so we have Dahlia on. That is so pretty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation brush. Now there's nothing on it. I'm not dipping back into foundation. But do you see what we're going to do? We're going to go around the edges. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. I'm going around the edges only so it all just blends in. Okay? Love it. And then I'm going to take a little lip liner. We have the suede lip liner. It's nice. It's fine. I can wear it, but it's not really what I like as a professional makeup artist. I like a pencil, and I would never put suede on someone in my chair. I would rather just use a pencil and one of our contours to give you a beautiful contour to the mouth. But the suede's fine. If you have suede, it's fun. It can be fun. All right. Take a little more cedar. Do a little cedar. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Now we're gonna put a little peach lip balm over it. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it on camera more than in person. It's reading a little bit more Barbie on camera. In person, it's a little more blue tone, but I love it on camera. That is so pretty. What do we think? Winter palette. I love it. I think anyone can pull this off. The Dahlia definitely takes it into winter. You could maybe do Dahlia if you're a summer, but if you were a spring, I would do a warmer pink, like a pink grapefruit or Demi R5, which is my favorite blush that we make. And it's not even really a blush, it's a color corrector. but it's like this Barbie pink, but on the cheeks. I love it. And it's a little bit more of a warm Barbie pink, whereas this feels more cool Barbie pink, which is why it's perfect for winter. So there we go, a winter palette. I absolutely love it. Okay, don't forget to email me at colormatchbymichelle@gmail.com if you accidentally ordered a glass slipper, but you wanted that chunky silver Shenandoah. I have some Shenandoah to send each of you. You have to send me a screenshot of your order, though, so I know you ordered the glass slippers during the sale. If it wasn't during the sale, you don't get a Shenandoah. But that glass slipper is so pretty. It does still have kind of a pixie dust glitter to it. And then we have Junior Prom, Labyrinth, and Cupcake. And then the Milani mascara, the Demi, the Dahlia. This is so pretty. I feel so cute. I can't wait to go out to my pedicure today. They're going to look at me like, who are you? Real quick, I wanted to say one thing. I've been talking all month of August about a big project coming up that I've been working on, and I'm going to announce it here. I think I'll announce it Saturday. No, maybe I'll announce it right now. Okay, I'm going to announce it right now because my Saint family is my Saint family, and my Saturday family is sometimes not always Saint. Sometimes you're both. I am moving to Nashville, Tennessee. It was kind of a last minute decision, but that's how I am. I'm very impromptu. I'm very spontaneous. I'm an Enneagram 7, if anyone knows Enneagrams. And my best friend moved to Nashville last year, and I visited her in March. I loved it. Went back in June for the big makeup show, the Nashville Makeup Show. I was an educator on stage for Mob Beauty. I got to meet a lot of the makeup community in Nashville, reconnected with my friend Neil, who's done Reba McEntire's hair and makeup for 13 years. My friend Alicia, who owns half of Mob, or she's the part owner of Mob, she lives in Nashville. And what prompted it all was on July 9th, my friend Alicia blew up my phone with text saying, can you be, this was Sunday morning, July 9th, and she's like, or July 10th, she's like, can you be in Nashville about Tuesday? Can you be here Tuesday? Tears for Fears needs a makeup artist. They need a makeup artist for them. They need a makeup artist for their backup singers. They're doing a documentary. Is there any way? And I couldn't make it work because I already had two huge obligations that week. So I couldn't make it work. But it got me thinking like, oh my gosh, I think there's really cool opportunity in Nashville. So I instantly got on my maps on my phone to see if there was an ice rink because my daughter ice skates. And we currently drive 2 hours round trip about twice a week. And she really needs to be at the ice rink every day. Her coach says if you're never going to improve unless you skate every day. But 2 hours round trip, my husband and I work, we can't do it. And we're really frustrated, and she's frustrated. And sure enough, in Nashville, Tennessee, there are 2 ice rinks that are Scott Hamilton skating programs, and it's where the Predators also kind of play and practice, and then they have the main ice rink in downtown for the Predator games. And we went to check it out over my birthday, which was the end of July. We started looking at homes, then we got pre-approved. We went back to look at homes. We put an offer on 3 homes, and the third time was a charm. We are in escrow. We are so excited. We're moving the first week of October. So I will be here as much as I can, but any of you who have moved, it is so overwhelming. And I'm shooting 6 days a week, and I'm color matching, and it's overwhelming, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be here on YouTube as much as I can because this is my real tribe here. What I need prayers for all my prayer warriors out there are the home I'm currently in right now in North Carolina is for sale. It's only been for sale 3 weeks, and we don't have any offers. Now, fortunately, we're not contingent. We are buying the house in Nashville no matter what, but we do need this house to sell. I'm not interested in renting. I need it to sell. I also need the big chunk of change that they're going to roll into the down payment even after we close escrow on the Nashville house. They can still do that. They're getting creative with loans right now, especially because interest rates are so high. So I do need that money to roll into the new house, but I'm not interested in owning and renting this out. So I really need the house to sell. So if y'all could pray, it's a huge house. It's super outdated. The kitchen, the baths, everything is outdated. We never had money to fix it up. And when I started making really great money online, we just decided we don't have it in us. You know, I'm 56, my husband's 58. We don't have it in us. We just want to move to Nashville, have more opportunity for my daughter, for me, for Rob, way more opportunity there for my husband too. It's like a win-win. And you know you're doing the right thing when you tell everyone in your life, and everyone is so excited. Even the people who are sad are excited because I'm getting out of this little small historic town, which is an hour north of Charlotte. I have to drive an hour to see friends. I have to drive an hour to work. I have to drive an hour to the rink, which means 2 hours round trip. And it's just not serving us anymore. So we're real excited to get out of here. And I really need prayers that this house sells. I thank you in advance. God loves you.